Welcome guys to CST-100 Endeavor. Today we have my new build here. This is the Boeing Starliner CST-100. It's in minifigure scale. And here it is next to a person. So CST-100 is a crewed spacecraft developed by Boeing for the NASA crew, Commercial Crew Services Program, which was launched in 2011 to, after the space shuttle. Due to the fact that the space shuttle was retired and they had to rely on the Soyuz from 2011 to 2020 until when SpaceX flew the Crew Dragon with two NASA astronauts. So far, Starliner has been delayed mostly because of the problems with the service module here with their thrusters, which led to the crewed flight test returning without its crew. Its astronauts, Butch Wilmore and Sonny Williams, are still aboard the International Space Station as of now, and are going to return on SpaceX Crew 9 in February 2025. So here let's take a look first at Starliner's service module. This right here is is a part of Starliner that is 1.86 meters tall and 4.56 meters in diameter. And we can see here there's for the four RS-88 abort engines. Each of these produces 44,000 pounds of thrust. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here we have dog houses which house three OMAC thrusters, or the orbital maneuvering and control thrusters per doghouse. So I think that there are several OMAC thrusters, plus standard RCS thrusters, which are all provided by Airjet Rocketdyne and are bipropellant, which means they use two propellants, and they're both also hypergolic, since the propellants are nitrogen tetroxide and monomethyl hydrazine. Here we have the entry hatch. We can't open the entry hatch yet because of structural issues. I have to modify it first. Here we have our astronaut. We do not know who this astronaut is. Let's just call him Mr. Astronaut. And he is slightly about as tall as a service module of Starliner. Up on top here, you can see where I'm pointing with the Lego lever arm. We have the IDSS hatch. Again, I can't open this because if I do open it, the entire thing will collapse because I haven't reinforced it properly yet. So let's separate the two modules. Oopsie. Careful. Okay. Separation is confirmed. So I have the service module. It contains the avionics, life support, fuel tanks, etc. Here. I haven't modeled it yet for structural issues. So all this complex parts are needed for the RS-88s to actually be mounted on it. Here. See, one of them came off. The solar panels are located over here. I haven't modeled them because I don't have enough color-coded pieces to actually model them. They're provided by Boeing subsidiary Spectrolab, and they surround the area around the RS-88s to provide power for the entire spacecraft. In total, the solar panels provide around 3 kilowatts of power for the entire spacecraft. And here is the most challenging bit of the entire spacecraft, the crew module. So you can see here that is actually a square that we have built up into a pyramid, and then we have tried to round off the pyramid into an attempt to create a cone. You can see here there's an astronaut inside, and there's also a bit that came off and it's floating inside over there. You might see the astronaut over there a bit. It's too dark, but yeah, there is an astronaut over there. One astronaut. The heat shield over here cannot detach from the actual model because this is for structural reasons, and that's why also the airbags that are known on the Starliner, when it touches down like this, the airbags will deploy in order to cushion the landing. However, mine cannot do before structural issues. And then since we're done with the big Starliner, let's go over to the small Starliner. So here again we have the service module rather. the solar panels, and the RS-88s, which are too small for me to actually model. Let's separate the... Here we have the crew module, heat shield, the airbags, the hatch, and then also the interior. The interior is not modeled because, as you can see here, it's actually skeletonized. There's no inside. If you actually put something in the inside, it will just fall down if it were small enough due to this here. And then yeah, that's all. For my recent projects, maybe I could do a Crew Dragon video, possibly. Maybe tonight I'm gonna start building the Crew Dragon. Alright, that's all for today's video. Thank you so much for joining me on C206 Endeavor.